Well, it's the mad dash now before we lose the sunlight for today. We just harvested that soybean field and we got 14,642 litres from there. I'm not sure if there's anything we can do with soybeans production wise, so I think we're just going to hold on to them until the best sell price, which is the start of next year. But for now we need to park this trailer up, we need to hook onto the drill, and we need to get going in the fields with the barley because this is the last day to do it. And we are very quickly losing sunlight and our last opportunity to keep the chickens fed for next year. So we're just going to drop that trailer there and head straight away. We've already had the seeder filled up earlier on by one of the workers, and we already have fields 19 and 20 ready to go. It's been cultivated. We've done that strip of line, the really annoying single strip of line. So that's been done. We're going to head up there now to do that. We do have, we'll just check, we have quite a lot to do. We're away to set a worker off, I think we'll leave the tractor there actually, we'll nip across to the cow barn. We need to give them a load of TMR, so we need to grab another tractor to do that. We're going to send him up to 19 and 20, they're ready to go. Where are we? So that's been done. We're going to put barley into 19 and 20, we're going to put it into 23 and 25, 6, 7, 9, field 15, which is actually just being cultivated now. It doesn't need it, but it just makes a better seed bed for the drill. 14 still needs to be harvested with carrots, so we've still got to go and do that. And field 84 still needs baled, wrapped, taken out of the field, and then we can go and plough it. Or it doesn't need ploughed actually, we can cultivate that and then put barley in there. So there's still a lot to do. We've still got to feed the Angus cows, make up a mix for them. The sheep need grass, the sheep need the wool moved, and then obviously harvest field 14, which shouldn't take too long. We can leave a worker running on that, but we need to go and rent that machine. So yeah, it's all kind of happening now. I'd prefer if it wasn't, but this is where we are, so we kind of got to deal with it. Right, this is the one here with the 5,500, and we need 100 horsepower. We do have an issue. We did have a John Deere tractor, I think it was a 7810, and we had a bale trailer. Something happened when I updated the game and it wouldn't load and it wouldn't let me get the tractor. So we need to purchase another small tractor and we need to purchase a bale trailer. So kind of annoying there. I'm going to slightly change, let's see what's in the store. Have we got a small, oh we do. Right, we're going to get that New Holland. That is going to replace our John Deere, and it has a front loader attacher. I don't think we need the front loader, but that's kind of worked out perfect. That's 271 horse, so that's going to do as it is now. The wheels, we're going to leave it standard. What's the Blue Power edition? Oh, not for 4,000. Panoramic window? No, let's not do that. Right, so let's leave that as it is. That's perfect. Right, we'll buy that $136,109. So the tractor, see, we've just sold the truck to buy the big 700 horse Volvo, and this is now in the sale. I wonder if that's our one. That's owned for 53 months. I should maybe look back at my videos and see that may well be our truck. Anyway, doesn't matter. So we have a tractor which has enough power now. That can go in this one. No, the other little tractor we've got, the Agco, we're going to use that on this machine because it's definitely got enough horse. And that New Holland we just bought, that's going to go on a trailer for this, the one we just used for soybeans. So we'll give it a quick rinse out, and we need to lease this. Our only issue is it's 0.8 meters working width, but that's not really a big issue. We'll leave a worker on that. So how much was that? Sorry, $5,151 for that. Right, that's perfect. We are going to leave this here. He's going to get going up there. What do we need? We need the Agco tractor, which is here. And we still need to bale up that field. Oh, today's just not the day. Right, let's leave the windrower there. This one needs hooked up to that new machine we just purchased. Where's the carrot field? Is just up there. So we need to take... I'm just thinking the best way to do this. We could take that trailer, take the trailer down with us to the shop, then change over so the trailer goes onto the New Holland, This one we can actually diesel up now while we're here, and we'll probably repair it while we're down at the shop because we're kind of repairing everything. The Fendt we repaired as well before we switched fields. That was $11,211. I think I mentioned that, I can't remember. Right, that's enough diesel because we really don't have the time now. The sun, I think, is going to be setting very soon. So much to do, so little time to do it with. It would be an ideal if we had a small trailer. Right, let's just rip through here and get this done. Right, we'll go and swap over, give this trailer to the New Holland, put this on that new vegetable harvester we've just leased, get the carrots done so we can get that cultivated. We still need to plough all of these fields, so we need the Fendt for that. And he's currently on the cultivator because it needs big horsepower. Although the New Holland could probably work the plough, actually, thinking about it, because it is 271 horsepower, so that was a steal. Yeah, he's working away. That cultivator needs the big Fendt because it's quite high powered. It needs. So we are going to get there. The Angus cows need fed. We still need to We still need to sell all of the $1,000 valued sheep as well. I think there's 12 of each breed. Sell them. We need to put grass into their pens as well. We still need to build a tailor shop, which goes in over there. This is turning into a manic episode. So yeah, another time lapse, I suppose. I'll let you listen to some music instead of me blabbing away. So let's get cracking on. We've still got quite a lot to do and not a lot of daylight left, so I quite imagine we are going to be working well into, I would say, about 9-10 o'clock tonight. It also depends on the carrot harvest. This could take, I would say, quite a few hours at 0.8 meter working with. But since we're here, let's take a look at our new tractor. Also, we did realise we can't plant rice until April. So yeah, that's a bit of an inconvenience there, to say the very least. But we have organised everything. The rice obviously is going into fields 8 and 10. That's the wrong way. Where am I going? Sunflowers we're going to plant in March on fields 29, 30 and 31. That was the old pea fields. Corn, so we need a corn header as well. Corn is going to go into fields 22, 13 and 12. So that was mainly the grass fields. And canola into 6, 7, 9, 23 and 25. I think there was another crop, I want to say soybeans, but I can't remember the fields they're going into. I did have everything written down, but it's ever so slightly off screen, so I can't see it. Right, the one thing we need to do for this is we need to purchase a weight. I forgot about this. Weights. Is there any New Holland weights? Or is this maybe... let's go for an AGCO. 1500 should be enough. Right, let's see if we can get this in a New Holland blue. There we go, perfect. That does perfect. So 1.5 tons, $2,550. We'll hook this up. We need to race back, wash the trailer out very quickly, and we'll set a worker off again. Another one. We'll have 3 workers on the go now, so it's not cheap for us right now. What's happening there? Why is it there? What's picking up now? So we need to take the rice harvester back and the saplings back as well. We also need to... Oh no, I just thought of that. We need a bale trailer because our other one disappeared. Oh, it's a good job we didn't spend all the money. Yeah, there was a conflict with the mod and it wouldn't let me start up with that or the John Deere. So now we're stuck with... I did download these. I think that may be a good deal. Although seeing this, we could take wool... yeah, we can take wool pallets. Not wool... cotton bales with this. 488 centimeter square bales. Or this one is what I'm thinking of because it's a self-loader, although it's only 14 bales. This one doesn't tell me how much, although I would assume 18? So it's a bit more, and it's a third of the price. So, I don't know. Bales is taking up a bit of time, so I don't think 90,000 is going to be really efficient for us. I think this one. Oh, there's a lot of options here. Do you know what? Let's try auto load for a change. We don't need decals, wheel setup. Let's change this to... Can we do wide tires? We can. Trelleborg wide tires, that'll do. UK attacher should be a pin. Yes, that's fine. Tension bolts. Yes, right, let's go with that. So $32,000. Right, now that's the bale trailer there. Well, the screen just flickered there. I don't know what got recorded there. I'm hoping most of it got recorded. Right, I can't remember the figure I just said, and now it's disappeared off screen. So whatever we paid for the bale trailer, that's what we've got. And I think we were saying about the money in the bank, so $175,557. That is going to slowly go down because obviously we're going to have 3 workers on the go very soon. So very expensive. However, we need to get cracking on. So let's go wash this out with our new to us New Holland, or used New Holland. Thankfully it doesn't need repaired. I didn't check that. Although, let's switch between tractor and trailer. No, it doesn't need repaired. Well, that's fantastic. And it's fully fueled up, so perfect. Ready for this contract, but we'll just leave that beside the field. We need to wash this out first, get the carrot machine on the go and with a worker. And we need to kind of rearrange things in what we're doing because we have a lot to do and not enough time to do it. So let's get going. Well, I think once we've loaded this, we are going to take over this carrot harvester, because there's not much. There's just this little section to do here. And we've achieved quite a lot today as well. We've got more done than we thought. But yeah, there's still a couple things to do and kind of tidy up with. But let's jump in here. Let's see if we can't do some of this. We should have probably put the... Is that all the work lights we've got? Yeah. We should have probably put the GPS on, but this should do for now. At least I think it will. But yeah, all the barley is in now. We have the Fent out with the roller. He's kind of finishing off. There's 2 fields left to do with that. There's a bit there. I don't know if it's going to be more of a pain getting that last little... I can see 1 carrot there. Is it going to make a difference? Oh wow, that's made quite a bit of difference. So it's yielding pretty good, and because we haven't done anything with the factory yet, let's go back and get them, since it's yielding quite well. We haven't started them in the factory yet, so whatever we get, or whatever we put in with this last load, that is what we have managed to get from this field. Well, this is quite awkward to do, isn't it? This is why you would use GPS, because we're going to end up missing a few here. But yeah, this is a very time-consuming thing to do. It is not ideal. However, we've done it with parsnips with the self-propelled, and then obviously this tool behind one for the carrots. But it's almost done. So very close. It's just row by row. It's going to take a minute to do. Right, we'll see if we can catch this one on the way around. Maybe not. No, let's go up for another go. We do have the plough here ready for this field because it does need ploughed. We were going to put barley in here, but decided against it because we already have quite a bit, or quite a few fields with barley in it. This is quite awkward to do. You can get that strip there. Probably doesn't seem like much here, but it's going to amount to quite a bit. We've still got a little bit to go, but we're at 1,600. Oh, we're climbing fast. 700, 1,700. Almost 1,800 litres. Right, just the final little strip left. This could be over 2,000 litres, would it? Oh, definitely. Takes a minute to process. We have 2 small ones left, and we're going to get them just to finish off the field. Oh, we're over 2,000 litres now, and this last... There we go. Right, carrot harvest is finished. Finally. It's been a very long day. Right, for unloading, what do we do here? Move bunker up. And it should just be automatic. So that's another 2,095 litres from that little bit we've left. There we go. So carrot harvest is finally finished. I'll stick that box back down, we'll leave that there. In fact, we'll take it off the field just now. We'll fold it up and leave it here. Right, we'll sort that later on. Right, for now, let's go and get this. We have 18,595 litres in here. I'm just going to double check quickly, just to make sure it is all... We've missed 1 dot, which is probably about 70 litres worth. But we'll leave that just now. So we do have barley in 19, 20, 23, 25, and fields 9, 7 and 6. We did get the bales done in field 84. It took a minute, but they haven't been wrapped for silage. We picked them all up with that new Bailey auto load trailer, which saves so much time. So the bales have all been dumped back at the yard just now. We're going to mess about tonight with a telehandler and move them all and pick them all out and get them all wrapped up ready and thrown into storage. The only thing left to do is to plough field 14, which should show here. Yep, we need to plough that. He's finishing off rolling fields 25 and 23, and he's going to jump over and do 19 and 20. That's the rolling done. And then tomorrow, all we need to do is fertilise the fields he's rolling on just now and do 7 and 6. We did merge these 3 fields together to make one big field. So the plan slightly changed for next year. We were going to be putting soybeans into field 24 only, but now they're going into fields 24, 84, and this field 15 here, the one we extended. Then we added field 14, which is this carrots that was going to be barley. It's now going to be corn, but we have to plant it in April. Same with the soybeans, so that's why we can't put barley in now. So our barley fields are just these 3 we put together, 25, 23, 19, and 20. Everything else is the same. Now, before we go, we've still got a couple of things to do. We'll just check. The stones is fine. Greenhouse, we need to move some lettuce pallets today. That's looking good. Our factory, we're down to 20,000 litres of peas. Rope maker still working through 47,000 litres of cotton. I don't know how much pallets of rope we have, so we may need to move them because they're going to run out of room. The sawmill's not working yet. We've still got a bit of wool to go through. We might actually move that wool across to the other spinneries. I'm not sure yet. Obviously, just filled them up. We'll need to figure out which ones these are to rename them to the sheep barn and sheep barn 1. I'm assuming that's one of them. Oh yeah, definitely. So that 2 is the new ones. And that's the old one. We'll probably just get rid of that. So the only things left to do, we need to sell these sheep. They're full of grass. We did move the wool in a panic between doing the carrot harvest, trying to pick out of the trailer there. So that was a bit of a mission. We have bales set out ready for another total mixed ration. We need to put in probably about 4 bales of straw for bedding. Chickens, wow, almost 5,000 eggs. And tomorrow we should see another 1,000 chicks as well. Plenty of grain left, still 32,000 litres, so we've no panic about that. Oh, finally. Right, I must have just moved the bale and that was enough. And it's finished, so there shouldn't be a bale up there anymore. And we've started using it, so the glitch has finally gone. Thankfully, we don't need to try and figure out cutting a bale up and getting rid of it. But we have just over 3,500 litres of goat milk as well. So the only thing left to do in this episode, we'll leave the feed in for the cows tomorrow and put in straw in as well. But just now we need to sell these oldest sheep at $1,000 each. Put this into the production here at the farm. See how much we've got in the carrots. And I think that'll do because we've done quite a bit. We've bought quite a bit. We've bought more fields, equipment, and obviously we rented. In fact, I'm saying that it is rented. Once we pull into here, we need to send that back because we no longer require it and we need to do it before midnight, and it is 6 minutes past 11. So let's do that now before we forget where we rented this one here. So if we return that, perfect. And if we go into finances here, it may show us. No, it doesn't. Where is leasing costs? Oh, $9,393. So it's not too bad for what we've got, but hopefully we get a decent haul out of here. It did seem very good, and it's just another thing to keep this factory running. Because soon we'll be adding in the parsnips to get them ready. So they're ready for sale. I don't know when the carrots are going to be ready or when the best price for selling the product is, but we'll figure that out tomorrow because we need to move on to the next episode, and this one has been a very long one. We also spent, was it $36,000 each on 2 tailor shops that are now down beside the sheep barn, which obviously we showed you here in the productions, the 2 new tailor shops. but preserved food factory. So we got 74,000 litres of carrots. So I would say carrots are probably better yielding than parsnips, to be honest. Going by that, there's only 30,000 litres between them. And the field sizes, oh, in saying that, they are kind of the same. This blue bit here we extended, so we don't count this because the parsnips were up to this line here and in this section. So it's very close. It's hard to say. It's very close. Right, I'm going to go and get the Angus cows sorted out with straw. We could leave this trailer here, take this tractor down. Right, I'll get this done and we will see you in the next episode. Obviously the guy needs to finish rolling as well, I forgot about him. He'll work away. But we've done not bad today, I would say. It has been a very productive day. Very, very busy indeed. I think one of the busiest we've had in quite a long time. We don't need to cut through there, we can come down here. And once the fence finished, he needs to come down here and plough this field once he's done rolling that other 2 fields. And I think that's kind of finishing up today. Hopefully we get finished before midnight, but more than likely not. This is going to be an early morning finish. And I'll probably take a few bales, in fact, I'll maybe do it tomorrow because they've got enough grass for just now. Probably take a few bales over, where is it there? Take a few bales over to the goat barn as well, just to get them topped up. But we won't leave it all in the feeding area or the feed icon area because I don't know what happened. But there was a glitch somehow and it didn't need fed for I don't know how long. Right, we'll leave the episode there. Yeah, we've spent quite a lot of money. We're now down to $96,785 in the bank. So, although it's been productive, it has been very expensive, although we have expanded our fields and bought quite a bit of equipment actually when you look at it. Right, we're going to get this done. And we'll see you in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you again soon for the next one. Thanks for watching.